Hello and welcome to today's video where we'll be discussing a significant event that occurred on April 11, 1814, the day when Napoleon Bonaparte, the Emperor of France, abdicated the throne. This event marked the end of an era in European history, and the beginning of a new chapter that would ultimately shape the future of the continent. Background: Napoleon Bonaparte was born on August 15, 1769, on the island of Corsica. He rose to power during the French Revolution and became the First Consul of France in 1799. In 1804, he crowned himself Emperor of France, and for the next decade, he waged wars across Europe, expanding his empire and cementing his place in history as one of the most influential leaders of all time. However, by 1812, Napoleon's fortunes had begun to decline. His disastrous invasion of Russia had cost him thousands of troops and weakened his hold on Europe. In 1814, a coalition of European powers, led by the United Kingdom, Prussia, and Russia, invaded France and forced Napoleon to abdicate. The abdication. On April 11, 1814, Napoleon signed the Treaty of Fontainebleau, which ended his reign as Emperor of France. In the treaty, he agreed to renounce his claim to the throne of France and accept exile on the island of Elba, off the coast of Italy. The abdication was a solemn and emotional moment for Napoleon. He reportedly wept as he signed the treaty, realizing that his dream of a united Europe under French leadership had been shattered. He addressed his loyal followers, saying, "Soldiers of my old guard, I bid you farewell. For 20 years I have constantly accompanied you on the road to honor and glory. In these latter times, as in the days of our prosperity, you have invariably been models of courage and fidelity. With men such as you, our cause could not be lost, but the war would have been interminable, it would have been civil war, and that would have entailed deeper misfortunes on France." Aftermath. Napoleon's abdication paved the way for the restoration of the Bourbon monarchy in France. King Louis XVIII was placed on the throne, and the Bourbon dynasty would rule France until the Revolution of 1830. For Napoleon, his exile on Elba was short-lived. He escaped in 1815 and returned to France, where he briefly regained power before being defeated at the Battle of Waterloo. He was exiled again, this time to the remote island of St. Helena in the South Atlantic, where he died in 1821. Conclusion. In conclusion, April 11, 1814, was a momentous day in European history. Napoleon's abdication marked the end of an era and the beginning of a new chapter in French and European history. It was a poignant reminder of the transience of power and the fragility of empires. Despite his defeat, Napoleon's legacy lived on, inspiring generations of leaders and shaping the course of history.